Good evening, Brian. It's Thursday. So it is currently 11:17. I have just gotten home from work, so I'm going to record this super quick. So as you know, today is a Thursday, which means it's Thursday Top 5. And today I actually want to talk about the top 5 things I like about running. I realize that's a little bit funny considering I meant to run today and I did not run because I was at work super late. But yes, I do like running. So without further ado, here are the top 5 lists. So the first thing I want to talk about, Brian, is how much I like running because it gives me time to just, it gives me alone time or time to sort of just take a break from the day, take a break from all the distractions, take a break from all the things, and just have some me time for half an hour, whatever. Sometimes it's really just nice to have those moments in your day where you pause from being distracted and trying to work on things and think about things and just be able to be by yourself for a little while. And it's not just about being away from other people, but it's also just nice to have the moment to where I am doing something for half an hour or an hour where all I can do is just be by myself and think about things. It's nice to have that me time. It's sort of relaxing and it's just nice to have, for sure. The second thing I like about running, Brian, is that it usually, this is sort of related to the first one, is that it's good for your mood. I always notice that no matter how bad of a mood I'm in before I go for a run, I always am in a great mood afterwards. It's a good way to sort of distance yourself from the things that sort of bog you down and make you feel bad or stressed or upset. There are times where I go on a run and I'm feeling angry or upset or sad or stressed or worried or anxious about something, and I hold those emotions over into the beginning of the run a little bit, but I almost always by the end of the run have sort of gotten better and feel in a better mood and have a better, more realistic perspective on the thing that was worrying me in the first place, and I'm not so bogged down and just focused on feeling the negative emotions about it. So it's really nice, the feeling you get after a run, for sure. The third thing I want to talk about is how nice it is to be able to see all of these awesome places that I often see when I'm running. As you know, I run a lot at Salem Lake, and I have been running more lately at the Greenway around or leading out to the lake. But there are a couple other places I've run, places in Greensboro, places around Winston, and it's just really nice to get to experience these neat places that, some of which I drive through but don't really take a chance to appreciate, others of which I pass by but don't really notice, and others I haven't ever been to before. And, it gets me out into the world, into nature, into the outside world, and it gives me that opportunity to get out there and see these awesome things. Salem Lake is just gorgeous. The Greenway out there is just gorgeous, and there's so many cool parts of Winston that I get to see that I run that I wouldn't get to see otherwise. The fourth thing I like about running, Brian, is that it is great exercise. I try to be a pretty healthy person most of the time, and I'm definitely not always, but having a consistent running habit like I do is one way that I sort of try to keep in a good shape and keep healthy. And, I feel better overall. My body feels better now that I run than it did before I ran. And the last thing I like about running, Brian, is how awesome the sense of accomplishment it gives you is. I definitely remember not very long ago when running a whole mile seemed impossible, but then I did it. And I remember when feeling like running a whole 5K, which is 3 miles, seemed impossible, but I did it. And in a few short weeks, Brian, I'm running my first half marathon, and it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait. And the little awesome feelings of accomplishment you get every time you hit a new record or a new time or a new distance is just wonderful. And I think that everyone needs something like that in their lives to help their feelings of self-worth. Everyone needs some way to feel accomplished and feel successful. So that's what I love about running, Brian. I hope you liked the video, and I look forward to seeing yours tomorrow. Bye.